Good morning, guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe on this amazing Wednesday morning. I am joined with
Ben.
Hope you guys are having a good one. We are live on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, as well as YouTube Live and Twitch, both under the names Megasoda.
Yep, so if you want to check in and talk to producer John, you can do that. So yeah, shout out to producer John. We got some jackpots that we're looking out for today, and we got Vikings Bingo 25-cent cards at $1,562 and 52 ball jackpot there. We have a Jackpot Hunter 25-cent card with Major at $6,380, 53 balls. So looking to give that one out. Those are both the 25-cent cards, so those ones go out really quick and they rise pretty quick. So
yeah, wow, I can't believe this Jackpot Hunter $1 miner did not go out yesterday. It is clicked up to 56 balls. That means it is definitely going out today, and that prize is at $3,700 for you guys. So you definitely want to make sure you're playing that Jackpot Hunter $1 edition coming at you from 4 to 6 today. But we also have an awesome PGL night tonight. It is a wild Wednesday, and so we got that Jackpot Jungle coverall for you guys, 25-cent card tonight, and so that price is clicked up to $7,332.
yeah, that is crazy that that Jackpot Hunter $1 card didn't go out. I was there on that Monday when it jumped up to 54 balls, and I was like, okay, there's no way it doesn't go out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And now it's at 56 balls, almost at that 58 ball mark, and so it's going out today.
Oh yeah, for sure. So definitely make sure you guys are playing that Jackpot Hunter. But we did have a few jackpots go out yesterday. Starting it off, it was Steven over at Joanne's Sports Bar, and they took home $1,117.
Yeah, and then we had Alf from Bears Den Sports Bar, $1,055 there.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had one final one for the yesterday. It was Wit over at Steve O's. That seems to be a hot location lately. A lot of people have been playing over at Steve O's. Maybe they just have the luck, because she took home $938.75 yesterday.
A lot of money there. Yeah, for today's weather, we're heading over to Woodbury, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on Wednesday. This is Wednesday 20th. So today. It's 57 degrees. Rainy, 100% chance of rain.
Yep.
12 mile per hour winds, not very much, but it's a little windy for, because it's a stormy day. Cloud with rain developed this afternoon. Thunder possible. High of 57 degrees, and then winds
East to northeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour.
And it's, again, 100% chance of rain. So.
Yeah, so make sure you guys are staying dry and staying inside, because it's looking like you're going to have some rain even into the nighttime with a low of 40. And so definitely make sure you guys are staying warm and dry and inside playing some pilot games, because thunder is possible as well. It's looking like that chance of rain is still at about 80% throughout the rest of the day, and winds are only going to be picking up as it goes on throughout the day with highs of almost 20 miles per hour winds. So make sure you guys are staying safe, going to somewhere where you guys can stay dry, like I've been saying, and play some pilot games, because we have an amazing bingo schedule for you guys today. Starting it off with that Vikings bingo. We've already talked about it.
Right.
It's going to be coming at you from 12 to 1, and you guys will get that chance at $1,562 if you hit it in 52 balls or less.
Right, and you'll be earning points for that Twiking Zone standings.
Yeah.
So we'll head right into our Twiking Zone standings and give you guys some of the shakeups. So
yeah, it's looking like everyone's just up in their point total. Everyone is in the 100,000 point club or higher. I know Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven had a hot streak yesterday, and she's inching her way up to Elsa in that 6th place spot. But really, we're looking at that race between 1st and 2nd.
Right, yeah, Not Lucky is almost in that 300,000 point club, but Lucky Tim is not far behind with 222,000, and Not Lucky is at 295,000.
Yeah, so definitely getting up. Lucky Tim has had some good streaks lately too, and so I'm wondering if they're gonna inch up and close. You think that they could pass Not Lucky?
I think that Lucky Tim can get really close. I'm not sure that in in time here that he can pull it in and you pass him, but we'll have to see. It'll be a gradual thing, but I think Lucky Tim can if he stays consistent.
Yeah, it's possible, but that would mean that Not Lucky would have to take a little bit of a hiatus and get away from playing. So it would definitely need a little bit of time for Lucky Tim to do that little catch-up game, but you know, anything's possible in these standings. I know Season X has been absolute madness, but we're going to hop right into these location standings because now we only have one location in the 100,000 point club. Everyone else has higher point totals, which is absolutely crazy for this season so far.
Exactly. Yeah, we have one person, in the 100,000, and then we've got here, let's see.
Titan Sports Saloon just jumped in yesterday, I think, sitting at 204,000 now.
Yeah, that makes 6 in the 200,000 point
club.
club.
Things are getting crazy.
We're still at 1 in that 300,000 point club, but American Legion Friendly is closing in on it.
Yep, definitely doable in the next couple weeks, but I'm really looking at Corner Bar Goodhue in that first place spot. They're only 6,000 points away from hopping into the 500,000 point club, and I think that is super doable. They've had a lot of play at that location lately.
Exactly, and VFW Spring Lake Park is not far behind at 482,000. I mean, literally, let's see, it's about 12,000 points away from Corner Bar Goodhue, which is not much to jump into that 500,000 point club or even tie Corner Bar Goodhue. So
yeah, no, anything is doable with these standings. Things have been getting closer and closer. They're just inching their way up to everyone. But we have a ton of different fun charitable e-tab games that you guys can choose from if you don't want to play our regularly scheduled bingo games. We have over 50 different ones for you guys to choose from. You can play at any time to win big prizes up to $1,500. And with small bets between 50 cents and $5 and an 85% payout, you just absolutely cannot beat it. I mean, right now we're listening to a little bit of Martian Invasion, and just 2 weeks ago we gave out a $75,000 jackpot from it.
Yeah, I mean, just a lot of fun stuff. Martian Invasion is one of the funner ones. And, well, I guess they're all pretty fun.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, there's a little bit of everything for everyone.
Yeah, and we'll go right back into our a little bit of our scheduling. It's a Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards. That's 1 to 4 p.m. That Mega is at $25,000, 45 balls. Major at $6,380, 53 balls. And that Minor is at $58 with 50 balls. Obviously, that went out really recently. So.
Yep, I'm guessing that was one of the jackpots that went out yesterday. But we also have that one game of Lucky 4 bingo right at 4 o'clock for you guys. It still hasn't gone out. It's clicked up to $43,243 for you guys. Definitely a great jackpot if you guys can hit those Lucky 4 numbers in 5 balls or less.
Exactly. If you're planning on going to Jackpot Hunter, the $1 cards from 4 to 6 p.m.
Which you should.
Yeah, which you should. You should be there for that Lucky 4 bingo game because it's always good to have a chance at that $43,243 jackpot there. But yeah, speaking of Jackpot Hunter $1 cards, that Mega is at $100,000 there and 45 balls, but it's clicking up soon.
Yeah, it should click up. My guess is like next week it'll click up to 46 balls. It's typically every like 3 weeks or so it clicks up, and so it's inching their way up right now.
Exactly. We get that Major that's at $9,140, and that's 50 balls, and then that Minor's at $3,700 and 56 balls. I mean, we're giving that out today, so you better be there for that Jackpot Hunter.
Yeah, I think that Minor is the one I have my eye on today. Probably the best chance I've given it out today, and definitely the best jackpot we have on the line right now. That $3,700, 56 balls, it should be going out within the first couple games if you guys are lucky enough. So definitely make sure you're playing from 4 to 6 today.
Yeah, and then even if it doesn't go out in those first couple of games, it's super close to that 4,000 point mark. So then it's at 58 balls, and I mean that I've never seen that. Yeah, I've never seen that not go out within a couple games. So.
Oh yeah. But these Jackpot Hunter standings have been absolutely crazy. We had 2 people getting kicked out yesterday by Pee-wee. It was Otter61, and I can't even remember the other player. But they absolutely have been getting those points, inching their way up through the standings. And it's looking like everyone is kind of inching their way up. Because Lula Finn was in 9th, but has tied it up with Bull. And now they are both in 8th place with 18,000 points. And so did Shortbus. Shortbus really did a little bit of a jump.
Yeah.
Tying it up with Wolfstein and Joni.
Yeah, so we have a 3-way tie in 5th place between those guys. Not a whole lot of shakeups here with the other standings.
No, One Away broke out of that tie with Curtis J in second place, and so now the One Away is in that second place spot, and they are inching their way up towards Yags. But Yags is almost in that 30,000 point mark.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to see if he lets people catch up again, and then he'll make his jump past him again. I mean, I know that he loves to do that. So
he lets everyone think they stand a chance,
right?
And then he just pulls the rug out.
Yeah, we'll go right into our location standings here, see if there's any shakeups. Obviously, there's Titan Sports Saloon from Oakdale. They have tied it with Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards there. So a little bit of a jump for them rising up. Yeah, they're both at 32,000 points there.
Oh yeah, it's not looking like anyone else has moved in the standings, but people are just getting those points up, and now we have 4 locations in the 50,000 point club, and it'll be super exciting to see if places like American Legion Fridley or Corner Bar Goodhue, who are right outside of that club, can make their way up. They just need a couple players to get some good jackpot hunter wins.
Yeah, super close stuff from them, and then we'll go over our Skull Bingo $1 cards here. That's from 6 to 10. It's the Wild Wednesday, so it's not the Skull Bingo may seem like it's from 6 to 10, but actually we have that Wild Wednesday that's sandwiched in between there with from 7 to 9. So you have 1 hour Skull Bingo on the front end, 1 hour on the back end, and then right in between you got 2 hours of 7 to 9 Wild Wednesday goodness right there. It's that coverall for the Wild Wednesday is $7,332, and that's 52 balls. So we're looking to give that out. But during that Skull Bingo for the 1 hour on the front and back end, that coverall is $6,807, 50 balls. Large frame is at $4,425, 43 balls, and that line prize at $379. 10 balls. We're always giving those ones go out super quick. They rise up in money pretty quick. So Skull Bingo is always a good one.
Oh yeah, we got a nice little Skull Bingo sandwich for you guys tonight. But we had an awesome Mega Soda game night last night, and that happens every single Tuesday for you guys. It starts at 6:40. Like I said, we just had one last night, and that Jackpot Jungle coverall is rolling and growing and is already at $2,000 already. I can't believe how fast it is clicking up. That means you guys are having an awesome amount of play, and like always, you can hit that in 54 balls.
Yeah.
But we talked about that Wild Wednesday, and we have one more PGL day to talk about. Yeah,
it's that Vikings game day, 30 minutes before kickoff each week. So we got John and Ian. They're usually the ones there. I mean, it's almost 100% that they're going to be there. But yeah, they're 30 minutes before kickoff each week. I'm wondering what the schedule is for this week.
It's a bye week, so they don't have a game, and so they won't have a Vikings game this Sunday, but I'll be coming back to you guys on October 31st, Halloween. They will be a Vikings game, and John and Ian will be back and better than ever for you guys. I'm trying to convince them to wear costumes on that broadcast.
That would be great stuff.
We'll see how that turns out, but that'd be a ton of fun. So this is a bye week. You guys won't have a chance to watch that, but a great way to sign up before any of those PGL days is going over to pgl.world to become a member of the Pilot Gambling League. And on any of those 3 days, you can earn PGL points for Season X, and you also get a lot of access to insider information like a monthly newsletter once you sign up.
Yeah, great stuff there. And when you sign up, you'll become one of our new PGL members, and you can probably get spotlighted.
Oh yeah.
So, and we love to spotlight those players. We'll go over them right now. That's Moses, Shudzi, PJ Namaste, Starbuck, Sue Barrow, Jordana, our Jordana here, B. Schmidt would be the way. Curly Jenny, 7JJ7, Sabrina J23, and TNT.
Yeah, when I came in on Monday and I saw Jordana, it actually freaked me out. I was like, who signed up as that name? And then I realized it was just me. And I also heard that Big John call Curly Jenny like Jenny, like it's Forrest Gump. And so every time I see that, that is how I want to pronounce it now.
I mean, it's almost now that we have to pronounce it like that. Curly Jenny.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So even if you get signed up for that PGL, we have another thing
Yeah, it's the e-tip boards. It's a great way to kick off your PGL points. I mean, you won't get a chance to win any points this week because it's a bye week, but once that game starts cooking up again on October 31st, Vikings will be playing the Cowboys. And so you guys will go over to that Player Connect app, choose that sports link right above your icon, and choose 5 squares for the Vikings versus Cowboys game.
Yeah, that Player Connect app, there's that sports link on there, so you can find those e-tip boards pretty easily.
Oh, yeah.
And usually we like to highlight the e-tip board winners this week, but apparently
no one was lucky enough. Yeah, so you guys need to get that special touch and pick those correct 5 squares so you guys can get those points, because points will be awarded for all 4 quarters, and you can play for free and get those PGL points for Season X. Now, I'm very excited to see. I did look a little bit into the standings earlier to see what was happening after last night. I just get too excited.
Yeah.
I'm heavily invested in these PGL standings, and it's looking like there has been so many shakeups.
Yeah, a little. You got a little bit of a sneak peek before
Yes.
it, and so I'm going into this kind of blind. I did kind of peek when you were looking as well, so I kind of know as well. But yeah, lots of shakeups here. I mean,
oh my gosh, the entire center of our standings has changed.
Everything, just literally almost every single spot. I mean, our 9th and 10th place stayed, but going from 5th place down to 8th, it's drumski because players have been making moves. I mean, we have from 8th place to 8th place to 7th, it's sloppy, and then from 7th place to 6th place we have Nixon, and then from 6th place to 5th place we have T-Mac 750.
Absolutely crazy. I did not expect that big of a jump from T-Mac, and especially for Drumski to get pushed back all the way to 8th. That is crazy, but that is not the only shakeups we have been having in the 1 million point club. We have our top 4, and you know, they don't sit quietly. They get a little restless, and so forget you D, who had the 3rd place spot stolen from them from Brizo this past Sunday, took their spot back, but they are almost in a virtual tie with only about less than 4,000 points separating them right now.
I mean, just they're tied. It's basically, we can say they're tied. Yeah, and a little bit of a jump between our 2 top spots here with SpongeBob and Devoided. I mean, SpongeBob had brought it within it was 50,000 points or something like that, and then Devoided now has jumped up again. I'm trying to see. It's not actually as much as it may seem.
Yeah,
but,
it's about 60,000.
Yeah. So not as much, but it does visually look a little bit different because they're at Devoided's at 1,347,000, and then SpongeBob is at 1,285,000 points. So,
oh yeah, they are just inching up. SpongeBob is trying to close that gap, but Devoided is not taking it lightly.
Exactly.
So it'll be very exciting to see what can happen after tonight, because tonight is another big PGL night and things will get crazy. But it's looking like in the location standings, we had Mama T's Castle Tap, big time location, getting kicked out. Absolutely crazy. But I'm looking through these standings, and we have some shakeups happening as well. It's looking like our top 4 locations have had a little switcheroo.
Yeah, we got Danny's Dugout from Sauk Rapids and Moose Lodge Wait Park from in St. Cloud. They made a little bit of a switcheroo. So Danny's Dugout is now in 5th place. They were in 4th, and Moose Lodge Wait Park is now in 4th place. They did switcheroo. Moose Lodge Wait Park said, "No, that 5th place spot or that 4th place spot is mine."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like they made actually quite a bit of a jump there because they are up by, it looks like,
little less than 200,000 points.
Exactly.
Absolutely crazy. But I'm looking at the first 2 locations that had a big switcheroo. It's looking like VFW Northfield has stolen that 1st place spot from Neighborhood Tavern and Effie, and things are getting crazy. They are pretty neck and neck with only about 50,000 points separating them right now. But I'm very excited to see what can happen after tonight.
And 50,000 points in these location standings is not much at all.
So close. Especially when there's multiple players at each location. Things add up quickly.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm very excited because it's looking like, I just realized this, Root River Saloon and Howie's Sports Bar were just outside of that 3 million point club before yesterday, and they have both made it in officially into that 3 million point club. And so now from our 7th place spot all the way up is in that 3 million point club or higher.
Yeah, so we if you guys are winning, talking about getting these points in and all of that, if you're winning, and if you're not winning, if you're just having fun and you're
Yes.
playing games, give us a like and follow us on Facebook. Our page, search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. The way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressive, player picks, and more. Click the website link on Facebook to see our link tree with links to bars and locations and other socials and more.
Oh yeah, definitely the hub of all of Pilot's info is our Facebook page. So make sure you're staying tuned and staying active to see what's happening on that page. But it's come to the most important part of the broadcast, and we're telling you about the Belgrade Lions Club. The Lions meet on the needs of local communities and the world every day because they share the core belief to serve their community.
Right, and you might be asking yourself, how do I support this Belgrade
how?
Lions Club? Well, you can go to Brothers Bar. Yeah, so Brothers Bar is supporting that Belgrade's Lions Club. So if you like what Belgrade's Lions Club is about, you can check out Brothers Bar and give some charity. Or
A little bit of support.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we have so many amazing Lions clubs and veterans clubs and really all of the charities we showcase on these broadcasts. So make sure you're out showing support, and always remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
See you guys.
Restaurant Bar in La Center. With 276,000 points, though, in fourth place, it's American Legion Fridley, and that is the final location in the 200,000 point club.
Okay.
Now in third place, with 313,000 points, the only location in the 300,000 point club, it's Mapleview Lounge 2. But then we got two locations battling it out in the 400,000 point club. Second place, VFW Spring Lake Park, 471,000 points. Then the number one location, Corner Bar in Goodhue, with 494,000 points. So close to getting to that 500,000 point club. Could do it this week.
Well, I'm going to be holding my breath all week long because these twiking standings are going crazy. Well, this season of PGL has been a great one. Season X has not disappointed as these players have come out to bring it.
Oh, yes, these players, the points have been huge. We have million point clubs. It's huge. But in 10th place, we got Fishy24 at Sherry Sports Saloon with 814,280 points. 9th place, it's Gramps at Gino's Bar and Grill with 869,735 points. Then we meander on over to Malone's Bar and Grill, where they have 882,000 points. 882,930 points, and that player is Sloppy in 8th place. 7th place, it's none other than Nixon at VFW Roseville with 902,680 points. Then over in La Playette, we got T-Max 750 in 6th place with 910,425 points. Then with 930,875 points in 5th place, the final player outside that 1 million point club, it's Drumsky at the Underground Bar and Grill.
Wow.
4th place, it's Forget You D at Eagles Austin with 1,036,715 points. Just got bumped back on Game Day Bingo by High Rise and Brizo. Yes, Brizo in 3rd place now over at the Atomic Star Tavern with 1,045,579 points. It's a virtual tie between him and Forget You D right now.
Okay.
2nd place, it's SpongeBob at American Legion St. James with 1,223,820 points, closing that gap between him and the number one player. But that number one player, and he has stayed that number one player for a week now, and that is Devoided at Kathy's Pub with 1,277,880 points.
I'll tell you what, SpongeBob, though, closing the gap, seeing that High Rise and Brizo passing up Forget You D,
Yeah.
some movement at the top of our board. I'm going to be on the seat of my, or I should say, I'm going to sit on the edge of my seat for the what's going to happen this week. Well, it's also pretty exciting here in the location standings. In 10th place, we've got Mama T's Castle Tap in Little Canada. They've got 2,692,900 points.
Starting it off in the 2 million point club.
Yeah, we are. And on the back half of that 2 million point club, we're jumping really close to 3 million already with 2,915,860 points over in Newmarket. It's Leo's Bar sitting in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,948,645 points. Sitting just behind 2,975,820 points in Lanesboro. It's our 7th place location, Root River Saloon. Then we jump out of the 2 million point club all the way into the 3 million point club, because in 6th place we got Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 3,205,794 points. But with 3,311,159 points over in St. Cloud, it's Moose Lodge Waite Park in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 3,486,130 points.
but with 3,788,340 points, you just take a little stroll to Nicolette and find yourself the Cabin Bar. They're in third place. In second place, you got VFW Northfield. They've got 3,836,990 points. But our number one location in the state of Minnesota with 3,855,000 over 500 points is in Neighborhood Tavern in Effie is our number one location.
Oh yeah, well, if you're a player that is in this top 10 or you want to be in this top 10, make sure you guys are coming out for Tuesday night, Wednesday nights, and Vikings game day. We give out tons of PGL points on each one of those days, and it's a lot of fun, so make sure you guys are having fun with us.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our school.
Hey guys,
Hey.
It is great to be with you guys. We are broadcasting live on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name on both of those is Megasoda. We're excited to be here with you. We are John Squares. We're flying on the wings of Jordy. She is producing for us. Thanks for being with us, Jordy. We're listening to Extreme Easy Money, so it is a fun one. We're excited to be here with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, this fast-paced music is really kicking me into gear right now.
Absolutely.
I'm ready to talk about these weekly jackpots, you know, that we got 17 for the week, 278 for the season X here, season 10.
Yeah.
Yesterday we had 3 jackpots go out, so pretty decent jackpots.
Yeah.
And which, I mean, if it's only 3 that went out yesterday, that means that we have a lot of jackpots that we're ready to give out today.
We do. They rolled and they grew and they're here for a Wednesday. It's not just a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday because it's a wild Wednesday
Exactly.
tonight. So we had Bingo Palooza Tuesday yesterday, Megasoda game night, huge PGL, but it's another huge PGL night again tonight. But this $4 line prize going out.
Yeah, it's Jolene from Tootsie's Big Lake. Getting $4 there. We got that $1,585 jackpot there that we are looking to give out.
Jolene, isn't that a huge Dolly Parton song? I think?
Yeah, the one that goes Jolene, Jolene. Yeah.
Jolene. We're working on this $4 large M and hopefully working towards this 52 ball $1,585 if we can get that done this round. This is game 1 of 10 rounds of Vikings bingo, and you were talking about those 3 jackpots that went out?
Yeah, we had Steven from Jonah's Sports Bar with $1,117 going out to Steven. Then we have Alf from Bears Den Sports Bar with $1,055 there. And then we had Wit from Steve O's with a $938 going right into his pocket. So nice job, Wit. Yeah.
Sounds good. I like that name, Wit. And Elf, I watched a little bit of that in my youth, watched the TV show Elf.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Actually, the TV, unless it has an A in the front, it's not Elf, it's Alf.
Yeah, it's true.
So is there an Alf?
It's Alf with an A. Yeah, that I'm talking about. There's a movie, Elf, like Santa's Little Helper, that's with an E, but then there's an alien kind of animal kind of thing TV series.
Oh, I
that was
actually
called
know what
Alf.
you're talking about now.
Yes.
Knowing what you're talking about, it's Yo-Yo from Heffley's Bar in Richmond. I don't know why I said that, but I feel like Yo-Yo knew what you were talking about right away.
Yeah. Well, we had to jump out, and then we jumped back in, and then we jumped back out again for Yo-Yo.
Oh,
and
man.
yeah. So
I figured you had to get in your one Yo-Yo joke for the day.
I have to do it every time Yo-Yo wins, at least one time a broadcast when they win.
Oh, for sure.
And they win a lot. Well, we're not giving out that jackpot here in game number 1. We are giving out a Musco of $6. We'll see who can take that $6 on a 25-cent card out there. But yeah, 3 nice jackpots yesterday. And make sure you give us a follow on Facebook to be in the know about all things Pilot Games. Featuring daily e-bingo, progressive updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more.
Yeah, we got RTL from Eagles Rochester winning that $6. Nice job, RTL.
This Extreme Easy Money music has just got me grooving.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know what they did, but they definitely made this easy money now extreme. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it's big risk, big reward in this Extreme Lounge, and this music took some risks, but I like it.
Exactly.
So, anyways, we were talking about Facebook. Make sure you're in the know. Make sure you're signing up. You know, just find our logo, give us a like and a follow, and then you can be in the know. You can see all those Cup of Joes there, and we got all kinds of crazy cool stuff on Facebook. Message us there to find out any of your questions, or you can find that link tree that's got a lot of the information of the commonly asked questions that you might want to go. You can send us your picture there, but you can also just, as you see on the screen right now, you rest right over there. You can just hashtag Pilot Games, and then we'll find your picture and we'll put it up here on the broadcast because we like showing you guys off.
Yeah, we'll find you and we'll put it up there.
We'll find you wherever you may be.
Oh, gosh.
Wow, that was scary. I don't know what happened, but it's true. If you hashtag Pilot Games, we will find you.
Yeah. We got Vikings Bingo. That's 25 cent cards. It's happening right now. 2 to 1. Yeah. Obviously, that
12
jackpot.
to 1, 12 to 1.
12 to 1. Sorry.
Yeah. 2 to 1. We'd be traveling back in time. Going back.
We got jackpot. That's $1,588 there. Right after
Huey
this.
Lewis and the Blues. I can't remember who that is. Anyways, go ahead.
Well, right after this, we have Jackpot Hunter, the 25 cent cards. That's 1 to 4 p.m. So that's Jackpot Hunter. Mega is at $25,000, 54 balls. Major, $6,380, 53 balls. And that minor just went out. It's at $58.23. It's at 50 balls. But that rises super quickly. So we're looking to get more money into that and give it out again.
Yeah, rally the troops, because that 53 ball one may go out today. You're going to want to be here early, often. And then right at 4 o'clock, we've got one game of Lucky 4 Bingo. It's over $43,000 if you're super lucky and you win that on a $1 card. I think it's worth throwing a buck at.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if you're planning on being at Jackpot Hunter, that 1 to 4 p.m., the $1 cards, definitely be there for that Lucky 4 Bingo, because, I mean, you get one shot, or I guess multiple shots if you buy multiple cards, right?
That's true.
But,
one shot.
You get...
One moment. Sorry.
It is one ball. It is that... technically one shot for that $43,243, but obviously we're looking to give it out. So if you're there for that Jackpot Hunter, be there for the Lucky 4 Bingo. Yeah, that Lucky 4, the Jackpot Hunter, from 4 to 6, that Mega is at $100,000, 54 balls. The Major is at $9,000, and that's 50 balls. And then that minor is our big one to watch there. So be there for the Lucky 4 our Jackpot Hunter, because that minor, $3,700, but it's at 56 balls.
It's going out today, I predict.
If you don't get it within that 56 ball mark and it gets up to that $4,000 mark, it goes up to 58 balls, and that's literally just a handout. So there's, I mean, in my mind, there is no way that it does not go out today.
No. $4 line, $4 large M, and $1,609 if we can hit in 52 balls. One time when Ian and I were on the broadcast, it was at 58 balls. It never went out, and it was growing fast.
Wow.
And then it went to, doesn't go to 60 at that point. It goes to 62.
Wow.
It went out the next game. There we go. We got Cat 848 over at Vinegar Sports Hub in La Crescent. It's a $4 win for you, Cat. Cat's kind of spicy. She puts K in it, you know. We got $4 large M we're working on right now. Yeah, be here or be square for that Jackpot Hunter. Then immediately at 6 o'clock, we're going to get into that Skull Bingo. That coverall sitting at $6,807.45. You can hit that 50 balls. That's before anyone gets enrolled. We got a large frame that's at $4,425 before anyone gets enrolled. Hit that in 43 balls. Those go out all the time. And we got a really nice line prize. Very, very much due to go out. It always goes out around this time. You got that line prize is $379. You can hit that 10 balls. So you want to be here for that 6 to 7 Skull Bingo. But then we got Wild Wednesday. We got two of the, I mean, what the press is saying, two of the best looking hosts in America coming in for that Wild Wednesday. It'll be Ian and his co-host. I don't know who that is. We got to cover all Jackpot Jungle 25-cent edition, 52 balls. It's going to, before anyone gets rolled, $7,332.
Yeah, I mean, that one's always looking to go out. Yeah, that Skull Bingo is that 1 hour in the front end of that Wild Wednesday,
yes,
and then the 1 hour on the back end. So you have 2 hours in the middle of Wild Wednesday there.
Yes.
yeah, we got Nan from
Big time
Corky's
play.
Bar South Haven winning that $4 Musco there. I mean, yeah, big time player Nan there. Oh, we got some cool national days. I was looking at some of the national days before the broadcast, and just quite the jumble of of national days.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff, but this first one I super enjoyed. Got a $7 line prize right now because we did not give out the jackpot. It's going to grow and roll to next round. We are working on this, and we'll see who can get this $7. But the first national day.
Yeah, National Chicken and Waffles
Ooh,
Day.
yes, I love it.
From LA to NYC, before I talk about this, we got Roxy from Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato.
Roxy like a
$7.
puma.
Roxy. Yeah, that one brings back memories. But yeah, from LA to NYC, this quintessential meal of the rural South made a slow migration to the urban communities to the north and west. But as odd as it seems, chicken and waffles has been around for more than 1,500 years.
150. Yeah, that 1,500
Wow.
seems a little bit longer than it's probably been around. I don't even know if they knew how to make a waffle.
Wow,
back then.
yeah. I mean, reading all these big numbers has got me reading big numbers whenever I see those.
Right,
Yeah, it's been around for 150 years. I mean, that doesn't sound like much after me saying 1,500, but
still quite a while.
it's still quite a while. And while no one knows who first put chicken and waffles on the same plate together, we do know the
Wanna
meal
give
was
him
a
kiss right in the
staple.
lips, though.
We do know the meal was a staple of both African American cooks and the Pennsylvanian Dutch. Part breakfast, part supper. Everyone can enjoy chicken and waffles any time of the day.
That's true.
Yeah, I just went recently to a restaurant in Michigan where they had chicken and waffles, but they added in syrup with it. So
Yeah,
it
you definitely put the syrup on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
but it was not just regular syrup, it was spicy syrup.
Ooh.
So it was
Spicy.
I'm pretty sure there was also mac and cheese with it. So
Oh,
it was
nice.
random weird stuff, but
I'm all in.
ended up working out.
I'm in.
Actually, it was John Higgs who
Oh,
ordered it. So
okay.
if you want to ask him about it,
I will.
He's got the information.
I'll get the lowdown from the hot take tugboat captain himself. Find out what's going on out there when he's not out coaching up NBA players on basketball moves or chucking basketballs at small age children at cider mills. We got National Youth Confidence Day. You didn't hear about the incident?
No.
We'll talk about it later. National Youth Confidence Day celebrates the energy, spirit, and potential of young people. The day is an acknowledgement of all they will accomplish, respectively. Guidance, leadership, and mentors will help light the path. Indeed, in addition, today's youth will navigate the obstacles that will inevitably lay before them. Speaking of obstacles for youth, So John Tugboat, the tugboat captain, was trying to have a nice day with his lady friend, so they went to the cider mill. Okay. Yeah. He noticed a basketball court at the cider mill just laying vacant. There was a ball there, a hoop, and no one else around. So he was like, well, I'm kind of a stud. I'll go over there and show off for my lady friend so she's impressed with my athletic prowess.
Yeah.
So he proceeded over there, and I'm taking this all from John. So he proceeded to just drain. Like he was just draining mid-rangers, threes, probably a few, I don't know what else. But so he's shooting. Well, this drew the attention of some of the smaller, younger children. And for some reason, once they walked over, his shot became off track. And it was almost like a magnet had been put inside the basketball towards the children. So the children had the magnet and the ball had a magnet, and they were drawn to each other. So kids were getting hit with a basketball. Well, it looked like he was trying to hit him with the basketball. They were very athletic young people and were able to dodge his throws. But anyways, his girlfriend told him, I think it's time for us to leave the cider mill now. And so he was escorted off the premises. We got $4 line prize, $4 large M, and a $1,633, which goes right along with our National Youth Confidence Day. There are obstacles that are going to be in your life. But you know what? Just believe in yourself. You have great potential, young people, and you can get the job done.
I mean, just if you see John Higgs, just you have to know, you have to have a little bit of youth confidence because because
That's right.
he will try to nail you with a basketball.
That's the rumor. Cat 848 over at Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent, getting that $4 line prize. Now we're working on this large M, but we got still more great national days.
Lots of more great national days.
Yes.
It's National Branded Fruit Day. I mean,
Brandied fruit.
Yes. So definitely different from branded fruit.
Yeah, branded fruit. You'd put like a sticker on it, right? Like with your brand name.
That's what I had assumed it was.
Oh.
But obviously my innocent mind was not ready for brandied fruit.
No, you got to put in a little alcohol. Yeah.
Brandied fruit first became popular around the Victorian era. During this time, people discovered brandy added to fruit easily helped preserve it. Yeah. Incidentally, the process also preserved the flavor of freshly harvested fruit crops while also creating a delicious dessert for adults.
There you go. You can preserve your fruit and have some fun along the way. So there you go. National Brandied Fruit Day.
Yeah, we have a large assortment of national days here, and so you want to go over the next one?
I got the next one. It's Bra Day USA. And bra stands for breast. I think it's, let's see, it's reconstructive. I'm trying to find it. I thought it was in there, but it's for folks that have mastectomies because of breast cancer. They have their breast removed, and so bra is just to be able to be aware that you can get surgery and you can have that back. So it's a cool day to just let women know there's options after mastectomy or lumpectomy, so that there's options for your future. So there it is. We got. Kate 848 winning as well as SNS and Vlad and then SNS also getting that coverall of $7. This is game number 3, right? So we're getting enrolled in game number 4. Thanks, Jordy, on that one.
Yeah, nice job, SNS there. Yeah, we got Hagfish Day as well.
Oh, it's a nice one. Yeah,
so,
I love
I mean,
some hagfish.
This one I've been circling on my calendar for forever now. I mean, you can't go out, you can't not go into a day without knowing if it's Hagfish Day or not.
Oh, right.
So,
right.
hagfish are considered to be the ugliest fish of species. The idea, I mean, that seems a little bit presumptuous.
Yeah.
The idea behind this observation is to encourage everyone to look beyond the exterior of the hagfish and appreciate who they are. Not unlike a book cover, the day points out the benefits of looking deeper into the subject.
You just don't look at the outside, right? We care about what's inside. Yeah,
exactly. I mean,
books, people, hagfish.
Hagfish are just, a great way to remind us of keeping our ideas about people based off of their actions and what they do, not on how they look.
Right. Well, not all of us can have the glorious looks of like a Nicolas Cage.
Exactly.
So we just get through the day. without that kind of burden, but
I mean, it's been a Hagfish Day circled, and Nicolas Cage Day is also circled.
Oh, Jordy came over from the production room, showed us a picture of a hagfish. They are glorious.
I mean, if I had to describe it for you folks at home, it would look like a worm.
Yes.
And an eel had a child.
Yes.
And this child was going to suck your brains out.
Oh,
so,
wow, that took a turn fast. We got just a little over a minute left to get rolled in this game number 4 of the broadcast. It's just 25 cents a card. You can play up 36 cards around. We got a jackpot over $1,600. So you're probably going to want to get in and get a part of that. We just gave out $35,000 in this very game on the Vikings game day broadcast. I was here with Ian. It was pretty exciting. That was a fun one. But we now could give out, it's got just as good odds to have it come out right now at $1,600. But also remember to support your local Chamber of Commerce, because it's Support Your Local Chamber of Commerce Day. Chamber of Commerce has been in existence since 1912. President William Howard Taft first brought the concept for an organization that would represent the concerns of U.S. businesses in an address before Congress in December of 1911.
Wow, yeah. Make sure that you go to your local Chamber of Commerce and say, hey, we appreciate you today.
That's right. We appreciate Chamber of Commerce. I've attended some Chamber of Commerce meetings. It's always good.
Oh, yeah.
Know what's
I
going
mean,
on in your community and those businesses.
Exactly. You got it's also Medical Assistance Recognition Day.
I'm gonna load you up with some hot luck for all the medical assistants out there.
All right.
Some,
Yeah.
like,
We got medical assistants are health professionals who support the work of physicians and other health professionals, usually in a clinic setting. Their responsibilities can include both administrative and clinical duties, depending on the type and size of the facility, what state certifications available, and the laws affected by where they work. Medical assistants can play a variety of roles.
There it is. We got Snow and Roxy splitting that line prize. Snow's playing at Moen's Bar, and Roxy's playing over at Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. Moen's is in New Ulm. So working on this $6 large M. Now, I'm going to reach down here. Ooh, wow, somebody really turned the temperature on this luck up. This is really hot. Be careful with your hands. Yes,
Oh, man. Load
it's
me
hot.
up quick.
There it is. Okay, good job, good job. All you medical assistants out there, good luck out there, and you're welcome for the hot luck. Do not burn your hands as that kind of floats in. He kind of did that little floater, so it'll come in soft, but it's going to be hot. We love our partnership with the Minnesota Twins. The season wasn't the greatest, but I think we finished on the right notes. And but we love our partnership with the Minnesota Twins. We got a great Twins bingo game out of that, and we've got our great E-Tab game. Twins win. You can play that wherever Pilot games are played. Always one of our top played games, so you're going to super enjoy it for sure.
Yeah.
But that reminds me of we are in, and we want to talk about the players that reside in
The Viking Zone.
Oh, man. In 10th place, we got Loser Dave over at the VFW Spring Lake Park, already in the 100,000 point club with 115,000 points. With 39,000 points over at Willard Bar Backus, it puts in 9th place.
Yeah, we got a winner here for this game number 4. It's Yo-Yo from Heffley's Bar in Richmond. You know, they went in and got a win earlier and then came back out, and now they're back in with a win. So
Nicely done, Yo-Yo. That's how Yo-Yo gets it done. In 8th place in these standings, though, we got Kickin' over at Bleachers with 142,000 points. With 151,000 points over at Corky's Bar South Haven, it's Nan in 7th place. We've seen the Nan already get wins today. In 6th place, we got our reigning champion, the Big O Wizard herself, Elsa, over at Titan Sports Saloon with 163,000 points. With 164,000 points over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, it's Scrub Eye in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Joni at VFW North St. Paul with 166,000 points. With 171,000 points over at the Money Cow Brooklyn Park, it's SNS, who's also gotten wins already today, in 3rd place.
yeah, we got Keither from Lone Oak Grill in Egan winning $9 there for that coverall Musco. So, yeah,
That
nice
means-
job, Keither.
Yeah, congratulations to all of our winners
And
in
it just,
Game 4.
that jackpot keeps rolling and growing, and it's going right into our hump game because we're getting into that 5th game.
You kind of
there.
soft sold
So-
that, right? You did it. You said it, but you soft sold it. It's a hump game on a hump day. That's a double hump camel game. Nothing bigger than a Vikings bingo double hump camel game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it right there.
Yeah, no. We are jumping into the 200,000 point club. 2nd place, we got Lucky Tim over at the White Front Saloon with 222,000 points. I wonder what the color of the front of that saloon is. With 295,000 points, you got the Corner Bar in Goodhue. They have not Lucky over there, the #1 player in the state of Minnesota.
Yeah, maybe just ask Lucky Tim and he'll tell you.
Yeah, he might know.
He might know. Clearly from the name, there is a little bit of a discrepancy there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit of confusion. We're going to go right to our location standings here. With 10th place, we have Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 174,000 points. 9th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale because we jump right in. With 9th place, we're jumping right into our 200,000 point club. So we're getting right into it. We got 6 places in the 200,000 point club.
Oh.
Yeah, so 9th place, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, 204,000 points. Bleachers in 8th place with there in Maplewood. That's 214,000 points for them. 7th place is Corky's Bar South Haven with 232,000 points. 6th place is Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights with 246,000 points. 5th place it's Lakefront Bar in the Center with 270,000 points. 4th place it's American Legion Fridley with 276,000 points. And then we're jumping right out of our 200,000 point club right into our 300,000 point club because we're going to 3rd place with Mapleview Lounge with 315,000 points. And then right out of our 300,000 point club, we jump into our 400,000 point club because second and first are both in it, and they're actually really closing in on that 500,000 point club.
Really are.
Because second place we have VFW Spring Lake Park with 482,000 points, really killing it out there. And then first place we have Corner Bar Goodhue with 494,000 points. I mean 6,000 points away from that 500,000 point club, and 6,000 points is not much for a location standing.
No, that'll be in the half milli before we know it. Well, our ETAB spotlight of the day is extreme easy money. You're listening to the music, you're getting hyped up about it, at least I am, and it's super, super fun. It's, big risk, big gain. You're going to love it. Go to the Extreme Lounge and play some easy money. But if that's not your fancy, Pilot has over 50 different charitable ETAB games. Play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and awesome bonus and free play rounds. I love it. It's 85% payouts. You're gonna want to be there or be square.
Right, we love our ETAB games, but we also love when you sign up for our PGL. So that's pgl.world to become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that really has a lot of great information in it. You'll use this account to sign into the Player Connect app. So, yeah. And we always love to highlight our new players, so you want to go over those new players?
Yeah, sure will. Those new players are Moses Schutze, PJ Namsty, Starbuck, Subaru, Jordana, B. Schmidt, Curly Jenne, 7, JJ7, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and Michael Jordan. No, it's Sabrina J23 and TNT.
Yeah. And we got Roxy from Atomic Star Tavern in Mikado winning that $6 Musco there. Let's see who can. We can give out this $1,697, so basically $1,700 for this jackpot in this game number 5. It would be fantastic to have a jackpot go out on a hump game on a hump day.
That's right. We love that double hump camel game. And the other thing we love is you can take that PGL account you signed up for. You can go over to the Player Connect app that you downloaded on your phone. I'm sure you've done that. And then you can just select the sports link that's right above your icon right there in the lobby. When you go to that, when you select that, you go to an e-tip board. On that e-tip board, it looks like almost a checkerboard, but without alternating colors.
Exactly.
And you just select 5 squares. Those 5 squares will be for the Vikings versus the Cowboys game Sunday, October 31st. We do have a bye week this week, so they won't be playing this week, but those points will be awarded first, second, third, and fourth quarters. No overtime points. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. Just launch the app and select Sports Link. And unfortunately, this last week, we got the win, but no winners in our
Exactly. Unfortunately, no winners for this week, but we do have winners in our PGL standings.
Some big shakeups.
Yeah, we got 10th place Fishy24 from Share Sports Saloon, 851,000 points. And then 9th place, we have Gramps from Genus Bar and Grill. I mean, bringing in some wisdom with all this standings because they're at 925,000 points. Then we have 8th place Drumsky, who was in 5th. But
I'm just going to tell you, we have a big-time player, Looser Dave, getting that large M over at the VFW Spring Lake Park. And then podcast over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud in getting that $9 Musco on the coverall. Speaking of podcasts, I wish I knew what podcast was doing.
And maybe this is the podcast, they are at the bar playing some bingo and they're recording themselves talking about it, and they also...
We do have some players that do that.
So, I mean, we could be in that. I mean, I would love to know if I was in a podcast because...
You can call me up, I'll do an interview with you on your podcast.
Exactly. Great stuff for podcasts. We got... Obviously, I just talked about Drumsky, who is in 8th place. Their Underground Bar and Grill, 930,000 points. But there was a shakeup because they were previously in 5th. Now they're in 8th. That's crazy stuff. Because now in 7th place, from 8th place, we have Sloppy from Malone's Bar and Grill, 933,000 points. Then from 7th place to 6th place, we have Nixon from VFW Roseville, 969,000 points. Then from 6th place to 5th place, we have T-Max 750 and La Play at 981,000 points. Yeah, so all 3 of those locations just kind of moving past Drumsky there.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Big night for him.
Yeah, just all three of those players kept playing, and Chomsky apparently dropped off a little
Yeah.
bit. But we'll see if Chomsky can reel him back in.
Could be
and
tonight.
talking about a shakeup, we had that shakeup with Bryzo passing over Forget UD.
Yep.
But Forget UD said, no, not in my house, and passed over Bryzo because Bryzo's now in 4th place, and Bryzo's from Underground Bar and Grill. They're at 1,092,000 points, and then you got Forget UD, who's now in 3rd, basically virtually tied with Bryzo, but still in 3rd. So
Yep.
they're at VFW Austin with 1,096,000 points there. Then in 2nd place, we have SpongeBob from Eagle St. James with 1,285,000 points. And then in 1st place, we have Devoided, who has kept very close, has increased just a tad bit past what SpongeBob is. SpongeBob had kind of closed it in, and Devoided has put a little bit of a distance there, just barely more than what it was. Devoided is from Roadside. Devoided's at 1,347,000 points. So those two are still competing. And talking about competing, we have locations competing.
That's true. We had a big location fall out. Mama T's Castle Tap in Little Canada falling out of our top 10. But then jumping into our top 10, it's Beck's Pub in Becker with 2,794,000 points. Yeah, they just jumped in. It's good to see Beck's Pub getting into that top 10. And also in the 2 million point club with 2,915,000 points over Newmarket, it's Leo's Bar in 9th place. Then we jump into the 3 million point club. In 7th place, we got Root River Saloon in Lanesboro with 3,127,000 points. But with 3,128,000 points, it's over in St. Cloud. Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in 8th place. I should say, Root River's in 8th place, and Howie's, they flip-flopped on that. Howie's is in 7th. In 6th place, we got Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 3,275,000 points. Then with 3,486,000 points over in Sauk Rapids, it's Danny's Dugout in 5th place.
Yeah, we're rolling into game number 6 here. With that, jackpot is now up to $1,739. We're still looking to give that one out. We really do want to give it out. And we still got more locations here, right?
That's right. In 4th place, we got Moose Lodge Wake Park in St. Cloud with 3,650,000 points. But with 3,960,000 points over Nicolette, it's Cabin Bar in 3rd place. In 2nd place, moving back from 1st, back to 2nd, is Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 4 million. Just joined the 4 million club. 4,021,000 points.
Yeah, we got apparently a cheater within our midst. It's cheater Dan from Mapleview Lounge, hacking the system, getting that $8 Musco there.
Cheater Dan. We're trying not to judge on Cheater Dan. We got then our number 1 location in the PGL standings. 4,076,000 points over Northfield. It's the VFW, our number 1 location now.
Yeah, VFW and a Neighborhood Tavern have been going at it for so long now.
Yes.
And they got VFW Northfield finally taking that 1st place spot again, right?
So yeah. Had it, lost it, got it back. Cabin Bar kind of in that mix as well, but now just 2 members of the 4 million. We'll see what happens tonight coming out of a Wild Wednesday.
Yeah, and that's exciting stuff, and we got more exciting stuff to talk about because we're talking about the wild news here. Yeah, we got Joel Eriksson Joel Eriksson Ek completed his first NHL hat trick with a power play goal at 3 minutes and 30 seconds of overtime, and the Minnesota Wild rallied for a 6-5 win against the Winnipeg Jets at Xcel Energy Center on Tuesday.
Nicely done. Our Wild are 3-0-0 on the season, really doing a nice job.
Yeah.
We got Lars, speaking of doing a great job, over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights, taking that large M. We did just roll past that jackpot of 52 balls, so we are giving out the Musco of $12 this round. That means that jackpot's growing and rolling to game number 7 of the broadcast.
Yeah, game number 7. I think that this time Wednesday, so last week Wednesday, you asked me what you thought. I thought that the Wilds, how long they were going to go undefeated.
Yeah.
And I think that I had said like 13 or 13-0 or something crazy.
Okay.
And so, we only got 10 more to go here, boys.
They're on the stretch. We got Vlad Will over at Eagles Rochester getting that $12 win. So congratulations, Vlad Will over at Eagle Rochester.
Yeah. That's a fun one, but we got the Saturday, the Wild versus Ducks. That's at 5 p.m. Central Time. So, yeah, definitely a fun game there. Check it out. But also about speaking of checking something out, check out our Minnesota Wild play Let's Go Wild. That's our teamed up game. Because, Minnesota Wilds have teamed up with Pilot Games. We are, just best buddies with them, this close.
My best buddy.
Yeah, so we have that Let's Go Wild game. It's definitely one of our more popular E-Tab games, so check it out. It's got a lot of luck. You'll probably give luck to our Wilds and see if we can go 13-0 for this beginning part of the season.
I like it.
Obviously, I made a prediction, so I'm going to try to stick with it.
Well, you and Hot Take, always full of hot takes. So we are broadcasting in the state of hockey, so we expect nothing less than you guys playing Let's Go Wild for our Wild winning 13 straight games, all those kind of good things. But also expect that Primetime Bets is coming out soon. We've been in the final stages of it for a while, and we want to make sure everything is just right before we release it. But it's going to be a great thing where we match up top PGL locations and players with handicaps and lots of bragging rights. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be super, super fun. Well, speaking of super fun, we're getting into the last days of really great fishing, I feel like. It's going to cool and then become ice fishing.
Exactly. Well, ice fishing is also a lot of fun as well.
Yeah.
But obviously for regular non-ice fishing, it is closing in on, time is dwindling to do some regular fishing. But, we still got some good time for regular fishing. Lake of the Woods Tourism by Outdoors Weekly. This is from today, October 20th. On the Rainy River, emerald shiners continue to run in the Rainy River. Consequently, there are walleyes around. Jigging with a frozen or live shiner is the go-to method. Emerald shiners are tough to beat. Trolling crankbaits is an extremely effective technique in the river. Also great in locating walleyes or when fish are scattered. Sturgeon activity continues good. A gob of crawlers and /or frozen shiners on a sturgeon rig. 18-inch leader made of 60-pound test, circle hook, and a 2 to 3 ounce no-roll sinker is the ticket. So, if you want to get some good sturgeon activity, definitely do that. Apparently it's the ticket. So.
Absolutely. Speaking of fishing, we're fishing for some pictures of you guys because we love to share those pics. We love to, when you guys hashtag Pilot Games, we put you up here on the broadcaster, or if you send us those pics of your smiling faces to our Facebook account, or you just can email them to us at jackpots@pilotgames.com. You can take that picture with your favorite bartender or your friends, especially if you get a jackpot. Make sure you hold up that jackpot message and we get that awesome picture of you. We love showing you guys off. We do have a $7 line, $7 large M, and a $1,775 jackpot if we can get this in 52 balls.
Yes.
So,
and earlier we talked about the exciting Wild news, but we've also got some exciting Vikings news here.
Yeah.
Because, not so exciting this week because it is, our bye week.
yes.
But we do have an exciting next upcoming up game. It's that Sunday, October 31st. What's there? It's Halloween, right?
Yeah. It's going to be Halloween.
It's going to be a spooky Vikings versus Cowboys game from 7:20 p.m. Central Time. Definitely Ian and John are going to be there. They're most likely going to be dressed up in spooky costumes, prepared to give out some PGL points or
that too. Yeah, for sure. We got Scrub Eye winning over at American Legion Fridley and that $7 line prize. We're working on this large M. See if we can get this out and get a nice run up at this $1,775. We did definitely team up with those Minnesota Vikings, and we got a great E-tab called Vikings Victory. We got a a tournament game called Vikings Victory. We're playing Vikings Bingo right now. We got all kinds of cool stuff with our partnership with the Vikings. We love that. And when you're playing that Vikings Victory E-Tab game, you just pick a letter in the Skull bonus. You win big money. It's cool. It's one of my favorite E-Tabs for sure. So super, super fun one.
Yeah, we got some Jackpot Hunter standings, but before we go into that, it's Keither, Tab. Yeah, so Keither and Tab, Tab from Crazy J's Bar and Grill, and Keither from Lone Oak Grill. So nice job splitting that $7 must-go there. And then we are skipping right over our jackpot, apparently, because we're getting right into our $11 prize there. Yeah, and
Correct.
we got Jackpot Hunter. We
We got to get these Jackpot Hunter standings done. Let's just jump right into it. In Jackpot Hunter, it's $1 edition that we play every happy hour. We have standings that go along with that. But before we do,
we got Yo-Yo from Happy's Bar in Richmond. I mean, Yo-Yo just reeling in, going out and then reeling in these prizes.
doing a great job just getting her done.
Exactly. And speaking of great jobs and getting it done, these players from this Jackpot Hunter standings are doing a great job in getting it done. In 10th place, we have Pee-wee from TJ's Tavern on and off sale, 16,000 points. Then in 8th place, we have Lula Finn from American Legion Shakopee. But Lula Finn is actually tied with Bull there. So Bull from Corner Bar Goodhue, both of those two are at 18,000 points. Then with a three-way tie in 5th place, I mean, we have Short Bus, who moved up from 7th, in that three-way, is now tied with that Wolfstein and Joni tie that's been there for a while. Short Bus said, let me get a part of this action. A piece of that pie is now a three-way tie. Short Bus from Broadway Pizza Maple Grove. Then we have Wolfstein from Carboni CR Billiards and Joni from Bleachers, all at 20,000 points. We got 4th place Jim Rocks American Legion Stillwater, 21,000 points. 3rd place we have Curtis J Country Lounge, 22,000 points. If you didn't know, that is Curtis's evil twin.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes. So bringing
exciting.
in that evil good luck energy and getting up to the 3rd place there.
Okay.
I mean, been competing with One Away for a while.
Yeah.
So One Away is in 2nd place now with American Legion Rice, 23,000 points for One Away. And then in 1st place, we have our top dog, reigning champ, Yags 370 Riverboat Depot, 29,000 points, our first in our 25K point club.
Yeah. No, it always seems like One Away is just One Away. I don't know why that is, but we did have in the location side, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale move into a tie in 9th place with Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. That's season 8 champs. Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They both have 32,000 points. That's a battle of champions because Titan Sports Saloon champions of the Twiking Zone last season, and Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards former champions as well. With 34,000 points over in Maplewood, it's Bleachers in 8th place. In 7th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Ankeny with 38,000 points. With 41,000 points over in Goodhue, it's Corner Bar in 6th place. 5th place, we got American Legion Shakopee with 44,000 points. Then we jump into the 50,000 point club with 51,000 points over in Sartell. It's a Riverboat Depot. That's the reigning champions in 4th place. In 3rd place, we got American Legion Rice with 53,000 points. But with 59,000 points, we've got Pappy's Cafe over in Coon Rapids. They're in 2nd place. In 1st place, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul with 64,000 points. Is this game 8 that we're getting enrolling? Thank you, Jordy. Yeah.
We got celebrity birthdays here for you guys.
Yeah.
1877, Alfred G. Vanderbilt Sr., the businessman and sportsman in New York Central Railway.
Yeah, he developed that, and that's amazing.
Yeah,
a lot of money there with the Vanderbilts. Then in 1882, what I know as the original Dracula, it's Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi.
Bela the Goose.
Yeah, Bela Lugosi. That's just what we used to call him backstage. Actor, Dracula, Plan 9 from outer space.
Yeah. Then 1931, we have Mickey Mantle, MLB Hall of Fame outfielder, 1956 Triple Crown, and then the 20-time All-Star. I mean, Mickey Mantle is one of those names that you recognize right away.
Yeah. Legend. It doesn't matter how old or how young you are, you're going to know Mickey Mantle. Born on this day in 1935, it's Jerry Orbach. He's an actor. He's in Law & Order and Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, before I go into that, we got Okie from VFW Spring Lake Park. Nice job, Okie, getting $8. Then we got 1950, Tom Petty, rock singer and songwriter Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, American Girl, Traveling Wilburys, Last Night Solo, I Won't Back Down. So yeah, definitely. I didn't know that Tom Petty was in two different.
Yeah, two different big bands.
And then went solo and did well solo. So
yes, yeah, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, huge band, of course, but also the Traveling Wilburys, I think. Must have been a big band as well, kind of before his solo career there. Big time first baseman Keith Hernandez was born on this day in 1953.
Yeah. 1956, we have Danny Boyle, film director, Train Spotting, and Slumdog Millionaire.
Well, you're pretty big once you got Slumdog Millionaire on your resume. Arvin over at Mugshots in Cosmos went in that large M, and we got a really nice run-up at this $1,800. We'll see where that all goes. Speaking of notable for something, born in 1958, Dave Craig was an NFL quarterback. He played 19 seasons and for 7 different teams.
Wow. That is a lot of teams getting passed around for being a quarterback.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you made the league and you played 19 seasons, so that's a long time.
That is. I remember Dave Craig.
Yeah.
I mostly remember him as a Seattle Seahawks. I don't know if that was his main place he was at, but that's what I remember him as.
Yeah, well, I mean, it couldn't have been, seemed like too main of a place because there were 7 other teams, or 6 other teams that were.
He averaged about 2.5 years at each place, I think.
Yeah. We got 1969, Herman Moore, NFL wide receiver there. Nice
possibly,
job.
Possibly the greatest Lions wide receiver until Calvin Johnson. We got Tan Man 69 and Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. Tan Man, that makes me think of the first Dracula I ever saw was at Love at First Bite. Got George Hamilton, of course, the Tan Man. We got Tan Man 69 over at that's Holiday Inn in Fairmont, and it goes our reigning champion Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, getting that split on that. But we got one last celebrity birthday. Born on this day in 1972. So Snoop Dogg turning 49 today.
Yeah.
So he'll be 50 next year. Snoop Dogg, the rapper, What's My Name and Gin and Juice. 2 songs he's known for.
Yeah.
Got a brand new album on, I think. I'm not a huge Snoop Dogg guy, but he's got a brand new album out, I think.
You're right. He is 1 year younger than you, so
yes.
You're like, these youngins.
So young.
Back in my day, we didn't have this rap that this Snoop Dogg was.
That's right. We were listening to Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah, we got some more exciting news, more sports exciting news. Timberwolves news here. We got preseason game, the Wolves versus the Nets. That was 101-107. The Nets pulled that one off, but it was a very close game there. That was Thursday night. The next preseason game against the Rockets, that's Wednesday, October 20th, 7 p.m. So tonight, 7 p.m.
We've had a long stretch without the Wolves. They were playing really well up till this long break here, but they probably got some good practice in, and I'm sure that's gone all well.
Yeah.
Weird news coming out of the Philadelphia 76ers about Ben Simmons. There's a lot of talk during the offseason of the Timberwolves signing Ben Simmons, but did you see that stuff about Doc Rivers?
Oh, yeah.
Telling him to do a defensive drill, and he's like, no. He's like, no, you got to do the drill. And he's like, no. And so Doc Rivers said, well, then go home. And he just left and went home.
Yeah. I mean, just weird stuff with Ben Simmons. I hope that guy can figure out whatever. Obviously, it's definitely a lot of pressure for him right now to try and figure out what his next step is. I mean, with what he's been doing. I mean, at this point, he definitely needs some help with figuring stuff out. So I hope the best of luck to him to try and figure it out. Helps someone that he can find someone that he can trust in and really figure things out with, because obviously right now he's in a spot that is pretty tough.
Yeah.
Because obviously he created it for him, so not a lot of sympathy from people.
Right.
But I hope that he can figure it out.
Yeah, we hope he does. Okay, don't look at the script right now.
I haven't seen it.
You seen it? Okay, because you'll be able to ask every other host that you host with today. Well, just one more, right? Hot take, is that what you're on with?
or later, I think it's
later
Hot
on.
Take Hicks.
Yeah.
So-
So you can ask him this question since you're going to know the answer to this.
Okay.
Since I already know the answer because I write the script, I'll ask you. So, okay, what toy, considered one of the greatest of all time, was developed in the 1940s by a small garden implement business and named after a Minnesota lake?
Oh, man. It was made by a small garden business?
Yes, garden implement business.
Can you give me a hint? Does it have anything to do with garden
Sort of.
and implement? Okay.
Sort of. Yeah, you could think of you could think in that realm.
In that realm. So that means it's probably a little bit
bigger
of
than gardening.
Right.
Yeah. We do have a $6, while you're thinking of that, we got $6 line prize, $6 large eminent, $1,851 coverall jackpot if we get that 52 balls.
Oh man, this is a weird one because it's not gardening,
No.
but it's a little bit. It's kind of you could use it for gardening. I'm assuming.
I mean, it would be large gardening.
Oh.
I'll say this. You would, you do some digging.
Oh, so it's moving big amounts of dirt. So it's a truck. It's a big or big
You might be on the right track. Yeah.
construction vehicle. I don't know.
Jordana thinks she's got it.
I don't know any trucks.
We'll have her message in before I give you
don't
the
know any
answer.
Trucks.
Yep, she's got it. She's got
Oh,
it. Okay.
I saw her, what she said.
Oh.
I could read her lips there.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's Tonka truck.
Yeah,
so
Tonka truck's named after Lake Minnetonka. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I should have known. That's so.
yeah, yep. No, that's a fun one. But little Minnesota trivia. It's a fun one. Speaking of fun trivia, we got a Nan winning that $6 line prize with Jack and Hottie. So Nan playing over at Corky's Sports Saloon, Hottie playing over at Tony's Saloon and Corky's Bar South Haven, I should say. I'm sorry about that. Corky's Bar South Haven, one of our big time locations. Jack playing at Spring Street Tavern and Hottie playing over at Tony's Saloon. All those guys splitting that $6. Now we got a $6 large M going out to another big time player, Looser Dave, over at the VFW Spring Lake Park. And we'll see right now. We're giving out this jackpot. Not this time.
Loser
That's going to
Dave
grow
was
and roll to
super
game
close
number. Is
there.
this game number 10 next that we got coming up? Last game of the broadcast. We got a lot of luck coming on that one. We do have a $10 Musco, though, coming before that. But we do have a nice, this day in history is kind of a fun one.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
on October 20th, 1968. It's 21-year-old Oregonian.
Yeah.
Tick Fosbury wins gold and sets an Olympic record when he high jumped 7'4" and 1/4 inches at Mexico City Games.
Wait, hold on for just a second. Just want to talk about podcast over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, winning that $10 Musco. That means we're getting enrolled in game number 10, the last game of the broadcast.
Oh, for some reason, I thought you were going to start, advertising your personal podcast there for a second. Because when you said podcast,
Yeah.
So
I don't currently have a podcast.
oh,
Yeah, I don't know in the
but
pilot
you said podcast like you do have something else. Do you have perhaps like a YouTube channel?
I just what I do here at Pilot. In the Pilot verse, I'm not sure. Maybe we have other crew members that have podcasts.
Maybe.
I'm not sure if Drew's come out with his yet, but I think he's working on one. We got just over 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this next game. But you were talking about Dick Fosbury winning gold in Mexico City.
That was a 7'4" and 1/4 inch high jump there. That's crazy stuff. It was the first American victory in the event since 1956. It was also the international debut of Fosbury's unique jumping style known as the Fosbury flop.
Yeah, that's how everyone jumps now.
Yeah.
But that was a brand new technique that he invented back then. So, very, very cool. If you don't know anything about high jumping or Fosbury flop, if you've ever watched high jumping at all, that's what they all do. They do the Fosbury flop. That's how they high jump now.
And before that, was it just that people would either jump straight over it or like scissor kick it?
I'm gonna guess scissor kick it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look at what they did before that. But yeah, interesting stuff. So I don't think it's legal, but I used to have a guy I went to high school that could high jump just like Superman dive over like 6 foot.
Right. I guess that's what I meant by the jumping over it regularly.
I don't
but
think that's allowed, is it though?
Superman jump? No, it is definitely allowed.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely not. It's not as effective as the Fosbury flop.
No.
And it's probably about just as effective as scissor kicking it. But
yeah. But yeah, I'd have to look up.
I definitely know some people who have done it during. They did the straddle technique.
Okay.
Was the dominant before Fosbury flop.
Okay.
So
kind of a Superman-ish one.
yeah, it was more of like it was a
Side.
mix. It was a mix between the Superman jump and the scissor kick.
Yes.
Because it was moreover that you went sideways and then you kind of just drifted over it like a Superman jump.
I tell you what, if there was a guy that could do 7 foot that way, like that's an
crazy.
athlete.
That's
like,
crazy
that's
stuff.
an athlete. We got just seconds away from this last game here. Super lucky if you didn't push play. Make sure you push play. It's 25 cents a card. You can play up to 36 cards around. You can win $1,800. And yeah, very, very fun stuff. Well, so we don't forget to do it, the reason we do what we do is for the charities all over, those local charities out in your community doing great work out there all across the state of Minnesota. And so we spotlight a charity each week. And this week, our charity spotlight is Belgrade Lions Club. Lions meet the needs of local communities and the world every day because they share a core belief, and that is to serve their community. We love that mission statement. And yeah, the Belgrade Lions Club.
Yeah, you can support them
through
Brothers Bar.
Oh,
so
great.
yeah. Oh, and speaking of supporting, we'd love to support your podcast because podcast is winning $6 there from Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. So yeah, if podcast actually has a podcast, we would love to hear about it.
Yeah, no, we definitely do. Message us on Twitch, YouTube Live. You can message on the Player Connect app. We'd love to hear about your podcast. You got a $6 large M and a $1,885 jackpot if you can hit that in 52 balls. Yeah, just run over there to Brothers Bar, and you can support the Belgrade Lions Club. It's a great way to do it. Play pilot games, and that's going to help those Lions. So great job out there, guys. Yeah, it's been super fun hanging out with you guys for this last hour. We've had a great time at it. We got a $6 large M here on the line. We're looking to get it taken care of quickly so we can work on to this $1,885. Of course, we got a jam-packed day of great stuff right after we go off air. We're going to have that 25-cent card Jackpot Hunter edition. That $25,000 mega is moved up to 45 balls. That major's sitting at over $6,300, and it's at 53 balls. And that minor's 58 balls, and then you can hit 50. So, but that major's the one I got my eye on right there.
Oh,
53 balls. That's easier to hit than the minor right now. So it's a super good one.
Yeah.
Then right at 4 o'clock, we play that one game of Lucky 4 bingo. It's over $43,000. But then you're going to be back right when just before that Lucky 4 kicks off.
Exactly. I'll be there for that Lucky 4 bingo and going into that Jackpot Hunter that's from 4 to 6. I'm really looking forward to that minor that's at $3,700 and 56 balls. I mean, we're looking to give it out. Oh, and talk about lucky.
Yeah.
We got podcasts from Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud there winning again, and then we have a top player here, S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids winning also that $6, so they're splitting it there. Nice job to those two. And finishing it out, we have Sweet Turbo from Moan's Bar and New Ulm.
Nicely done, guys. Well, it's been an awesome broadcast. We've had a blast hanging out with you guys. Good luck today. We got some great jackpots out there. You're going to be back with the tugboat captain himself at Happy Hour. Then I'm going to be back with Ian for Wednesday, Wild Wednesday tonight. So we'll see you guys. We'll both see you later on today. But have a great day out there. And
yeah, when you play pilot games, your community wins. We'll see you guys.
Bye, guys.
100,000 point club.
$500,000.
Let's get this thing started off right, because in 10th place, it's with 174,000 points, Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent. 9th place is Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 194,000 points. Remember, those are the reigning champs, Titan Sports Saloon. 8th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood, and that is the first location in the 200,000 point club with 214,000 points. With 223,000 points in 7th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 6th place, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 243,000 points. Now with 270,000 points in 5th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center. With 276,000 points though in 4th place, it's American Legion Fridley, and that is the final location in the 200,000 point club. Now in 3rd place, with 313,000 points, the only location in the 300,000 point club, it's Mapleview Lounge 2. But then we got 2 locations battling it out in the 400,000 point club. 2nd place, VFW Spring Lake Park, 471,000 points. Then the number 1 location, Corner Bar in Goodhue with 494,000 points. So close to getting to that 500,000 point club. Could do it this week.
Well, I'm going to be holding my breath all week long because these twiking standings are going crazy. Well, this season of PGL has been a great one. Season X has not disappointed as these players have come out to bring it.
Oh, yes, these players, the points have been huge. We have million point clubs. It's huge. But in 10th place, we got Fishy24 at Sherry Sports Saloon with 814,280 points. 9th place, it's Gramps at Gino's Bar and Grill with 869,735 points. Then we meander on over to Malone's Bar and Grill, where they have 882,000 points. 882,930 points, and that player is Sloppy in 8th place. 7th place, it's none other than Nixon at VFW Roseville with 902,680 points. Then over in La Playette, we got T-Max 750 in 6th place with 910,425 points. Then with 930,875 points in 5th place, the final player outside that 1 million point club, it's Drumsky at the Underground Bar and Grill. Wow. 4th place, it's Forget You D at Eagles Austin with 1,036,715 points. Just got bumped back on Game Day Bingo by High Rise and Brizo. Yes, Brizo in 3rd place now over at the Atomic Star Tavern with 1,045,579 points. It's a virtual tie between him and Forget You D right now. 2nd place, it's SpongeBob at American Legion St. James with 1,223,820 points, closing that gap between him and the number 1 player. But that number 1 player, and he has stayed that number 1 player for a week now, and that is Devoided at Kathy's Pub with 1,277,880 points.
I'll tell you what, SpongeBob, though, closing the gap, seeing that High Rise and Brizo passing up Forget You D, some movement at the top of our board. I'm going to be on the seat of my, or I should say, I'm going to sitting on the edge of my seat for the what's going to happen this week. Well, it's also pretty exciting here in the location standings. In 10th place, we've got Mama T's Castle Tap in Little Canada. They've got 2,692,900 points.
Starting it off in the 2 million point club.
Yeah, we are. And on the back half of that 2 million point club, we're jumping really close to 3 million already with 2,915,860 points over in Newmarket. It's Leo's Bar sitting in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,948,645 points. Sitting just behind 2,975,820 points in Lanesboro, it's our 7th place location, Root River Saloon. Then we jump out of the 2 million point club all the way into the 3 million point club, because in 6th place we got Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 3,205,794 points. But with 3,311,159 points over in St. Cloud, it's Moose Lodge Waite Park in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 3,486,130 points. But with 3,788,340 points, you just take a little stroll to Nicolette and find yourself the Cabin Bar. They're in 3rd place. In 2nd place, you got VFW Northfield. They've got 3,836,990 points. But our number 1 location in the state of Minnesota with 3,855,000 over 500 points is in Neighborhood Tavern in Effie is our number 1 location.
Oh yeah, well, if you're a player that is in this top 10 or you want to be in this top 10, make sure you guys are coming out for Tuesday night, Wednesday nights, and Vikings game day. We give out tons of PGL points on each one of those days, and it's a lot of fun, so make sure you guys are having fun with us.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and we love playing Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6 every single day, and we're always giving a lot of jackpots out, and it's just so much fun because we're always giving out a bunch of Jackpot Hunter points, and there's so many ties in these Jackpot Hunter standings that there can be huge shakeups this week.
These top hunters have been getting after it, that is for sure. In 10th place, we've got a tie, 3-way tie between Pee Wee at TJ's Tavern on and off sale, KK Joe over at Heidi's Bar, and Otter 61 at Pappy's Cafe. They all got 14,000 points. But then with 17,000 points, it's Lula Finn in 9th place at American Legion Shakopee. But in 7th place, we got another tie. It's a tie between Bowl at Corner Bar Goodhue and Short Bus at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove. They both have 18,000 points. But with 20,000 points, we got another tie. It's Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and Joni at Bleachers. They're both tied up in that 5th place spot. But we get to the 4th place spot, there's no tie. It's just Jim Rocks over at American Legion Stillwater with 21,000 points. But he might be looking to get into another tie because we got another one as we move up one more time. It's one away at American Legion Rice and Curtis J at Country Lounge. They both have 22,000 points and they're in 2nd place.